So, what is the actual strategic conclusion on what has happened in Afghanistan? I mean, what is the outcome? The outcome, if we want to simplify historically and strategically, is that because of the withdrawal of the United States and its NATO partners, that is a result, obviously, of the Taliban deal, which was cut in Qatar. A jihadi state was established in Afghanistan. That's the bottom line. What would the Taliban do? How would they do it? Basically, they have established an Islamic emirate in Afghanistan, which is equivalent, not identical, to the ISIS caliphate. They have the long-term same goals. And that's what we have to deal with, both inside Afghanistan, in the region, but also worldwide. Europe and the United States and the international community will feel it. What can the United States do? What can NATO do, or the international community do, to stop what the Taliban are creating and will be creating? Well, the problem is when we had those tools in Afghanistan, we could have. Many mistakes were done. But now we're out. There are no international force inside Afghanistan today that can stop the train wreck that is coming. We have withdrawn everything. And the only force that would have been able to help us, the Afghan army, has been dismantled. And the little force that is still fighting in the north, in the mountains, against the Taliban, we are ignoring. So we need to reverse the track. I don't know if this administration will do it, but there needs to be a new strategy to avoid a catastrophe heading our way. To be objective, if this administration in the next few months to come, meaning 2021, 2022, is not going to reverse the track, which I doubt they will, because they are committed to the Taliban deal, because of the interests involved in that deal that were actually preserved under the said deal, then the next station is going to be the elections, midterm elections. Another majority or a different coalition inside Congress could pressure the administration to change course. That means that 1 year of a Taliban jihadi regime is going to be there. And the next, of course, station is going to be 2024 presidential elections. So no matter how we think, we're talking about 1, 2, 3.5 years before the possibility of US policy in Afghanistan to change. The Taliban are going to connect, and have already done so, with international jihadists. Al-Qaeda war leaders are back. There will be other jihadist movements from North Africa, from the Sahel, from Asia, from elsewhere, to have headquarters or to be protected in Afghanistan. There will be international jihadi forces or cells from Europe, United States, Latin America, elsewhere, who will be sheltered in Afghanistan. This is predictable. And those jihadi forces are going to go back to the Middle East, to the Gulf, to North Africa, to Libya, to Tunisia, to Egypt, to all the way to Nigeria, and up to Europe, and beyond that to the United States, and wage the only thing they know, which is jihadi struggle. So let's be very clear. Based on 30 years of analyzing and looking into how the jihadi network works, ideologically, strategically, politically, militarily, the Taliban are not going to become our ally. They're not. They are not going to go after other jihadists because we're asking them to do so. That is a mirage. The Taliban are not going to reform. They are not going to have a republic. There will be no elections under the Taliban. The rights of women and minorities are not going to be equal to the rights of others. These are illusions. This is a fantasy. The Taliban are going to establish a solid jihadi regime and then try to expand it to the outside of Afghanistan. That's it.